Good morning, Taylorsville Bears. This is Anasty
and Maria
coming to you live from the WBEARS headquarters. Today is Thursday, August 14th. The word of the week is self-concept. Will you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may now be seated. There are no announcements for today. Today for lunch, we will be having chicken nuggets and a roll, fish shapes, or salad, carrot coins, whipped potatoes, fresh fruit, fresh veggies, milk, and a dessert. Now here's Maria with your Spanish translation.
Buenos días, Taylorsville Bears. Hoy es jueves 14 de agosto. La palabra de la semana es metaconexión. No hay anuncios para hoy. Hoy para el almuerzo tendremos nuggets de pollo y panecillo, figuras de pescado o ensalada, rodajas de zanahoria, puré de patatas, fruta fresca, verduras frescas, leche y un postre. Now here's Miss Boo with the additional information.
In the back 40. Good morning. I have no birthdays for today, so we're going to start that all of a sudden. But I have a few announcements from our custodial staff because we are having an issue with friends pouring their cereal, which is milk and the cereal bits, in the sinks outside of classrooms, and then the milk goes down the drain, but the cereal does not, so we end up with big messes. So here's what we're going to tell you to do. We don't want any milk or any food down the drains of the sinks in the hallways. Sounds pretty simple because the milk gets stinky and it just ends up making much bigger issues. So no food or drinks in the sinks, okay? You can wash your hands and that water will go down, and soap smells good, so that's not a big deal. But do not pour food or drink in the sinks. Now, if you don't drink all your milk and you still have some left in your carton, then just close your carton and put that in the trash can, because you don't need to be dumping your milk into the trash can, because do you realize that those trash bags are just thin, clear plastic that an easy poke, it'll get milk everywhere, and our poor custodians have milk everywhere, and that's a much bigger deal. So here's what is suggested. Ms. Dever said 6th graders do this, so I think it's good for all of us. The suggestion is, if all else fails, put all your breakfast back in your Ziploc baggie. Liquid and all. Put it all in there, zip it up, throw it in the trash that way. So then it's got 2 ways for it to not be punctured or whatever, and leave a mess in the trash cans. Okay, so teachers, if you could help our little guys do that, our big guys in like 3 through 6, you guys can just put all your goodies back inside your Ziploc baggie, just to be mindful of the fact that there are 600 kids in this building, and that, times that by all the milk, and it's a mess, okay? So just be mindful of that. No food and drink down the sinks, and put all your breakfast items back in your Ziploc baggie before you throw it in the trash, all right? Okay, so Anasty said that our word of the week is self-concept, and I haven't talked about it all week. You said that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you know what self-concept means? It's kind of a big word. It's hyphenated. Any idea what it means?
No.
Well, it has something to do with you, right?
Oh.
Because self. I'm not self. I'm myself. I'm not yourself. I'm myself. But self-concept is knowing your own abilities, being aware of your own abilities, right? Maybe what your weaknesses is or your strengths are and all that good stuff. So this whole week, we've been talking also about all of our bear code. Tomorrow, I was actually going to bring my bear butts, but we'll talk about those tomorrow. So remember the sign for bravery. All right, you put your hands on your shoulders and you come out with some fists. How about the sign for effort? Yep, so you go like this and you bring your thumbs out. Awesome. Do you remember the sign for achievement? That was a little harder. Yeah, make it like a trophy. That's achievement. And then today is respect. This is kind of an old word for us because we've been doing our 3 Bs. So respect. What does it mean to be respectful? Go ahead, you don't have to to raise your hand, but thank you.
To respect.
Be
other
respectful.
people.
To do unto others, right? Treat other people the way you would like to be treated.
I don't respect your teacher when she's talking.
So be a good listener, right? Raise your hand. I do like when you raise your hand. You should be doing that, but you don't have to. But yeah, so respect. You want to know the sign for respect? It's a little different. Okay. So my husband can't do this. Can you cross both of your pointer finger and your, I think it's, what is it? Middle finger and pointer finger? Okay. You put your left one next to your cheek and your right one right in front of it, and then you go respect. Respect. I think this is R, is what my son said. So it's respect. All right, so let's do it from the beginning. So we're going to be brave. We're going to show effort. We're going to show achievement. And we're going to show respect. Look at us. We're so fantastic. All right, since I've said all that already, I guess let's just have a thoughtful Thursday here at Taylorsville, okay? And
Have a fantastic day, because that choice is yours.